Getting rid of the football, protected the football tonight. No turnovers by Rivers. And, of course, special teams. I felt bad for the punter for Tennessee.
Well, you heard Joe said it during the broadcast that he was working at FedEx a week ago. And welcome to the NFL. When you get there, but you have these miscues on special teams like this, it can just swing the tide of the game. It changes the momentum. And when you have these two plays like that, the big shank, they scored off of that. And then the block punt, they picked it up and scored off of that. The chances of winning for the Tennessee Titans after that are going to almost be zil because of the special teams plays. It's that important. And then everything else was just working for the Colts today. Yeah. Had a good game.
You always hear coaches talk after the game, all three phases, and all of us on television go, oh, yeah, we know all about your phases, offense, defense, and special teams. But tonight you saw it, the block. Now, the young man, Trevor Daniels, listen, the block for the touchdown, not his fault. The shank was his fault.
Yeah, and they haven't done back-to-back possessions and really turned the tide of this ball game. But especially, you talk about the offense, it went really through Nyheim Hines tonight. 115 total yards, 2 touchdowns. He is our progressive player of the game, and all 5'9" of him, he was everywhere all night long.
Yeah, this guy had some juice. I mean, we were talking about him coming into the game. Maybe he could be a potential player to step up, and he stepped up big time, took advantage of his opportunities. Look for them to use him a lot more after this type of game.
Yeah, he certainly proved his worth. Phillip Rivers getting the win and getting the Colts to 6-3 and into a first-place tie, obviously owning the tiebreaker with Tennessee right now. After the game, which just moments ago ended, he spoke with Christina Pink.
Okay, thanks a lot. Phillip, you guys trailed at halftime, and then it was all Colts the rest of the way. What changed in that second half for this team?
Well, I felt like we were going pretty good in the first half as well. You know, we got stopped on a 4th down. You know, the defense gave a couple big plays, but we knew our defense was going to settle in. They've been settled in for the most part all year long. And then we get a huge special teams touchdown, and then offensively shoot. We were rolling pretty good all day. We were very balanced. Kind of got in a rhythm with the no huddle. This was a huge road division win.
Well, yeah, a complete game, as you mentioned, from all phases. But specifically with this offense, you've been spreading the ball around all seasons. How have you found success in this system?
Well, I think we're just continuing to get better. We've had some bumps in the road. We've had some games we wish we had back, but I do see the progress week to week. And there's so many different guys that are contributing. Obviously, it starts with the guys up front, but all 3 running backs are contributing, all 3 tight ends contribute, and all the receivers. So it's if we can just keep improving and win along the way, we'll have a chance to do something here at the end of this month and through December and hopefully into next year.
Well, yeah, this isn't an easy month. You get this big road win, but next you got Green Bay and then another test with the Titans. What is this going to show you for this team in this stretch?
Well, I think, you know, teams that play their best ball in November, December are the ones that usually get to play in January and February. So we got a heck of a schedule ahead of us, but we play them all one at a time. So obviously these Thursday night games are awesome. When you win, you get a mini bye, and then we'll regroup and play a real good Green Bay team next week.
Well, yeah, enjoy that break, Phillip. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, still a tough schedule for them, but right now they're in control.
Well, they got Tennessee in 2 weeks. They got Green Bay. Green Bay and Tennessee are the 2 toughest from what I can see right now. And the fact tonight, earlier, they were 3 for 5 on 4th down. And if you'll go back to the week following that, they actually threw play action from 4th and inches and didn't make it. And people were wondering, why in the world would you do that? Well, tonight we saw why. Finally, they did convert. Hines getting in for the touchdown.
On the flip side, Tennessee's got to straighten out. They've lost 3 of 4 after that 5-0 start. Phillip Rivers and the Colts are now in first place following a big 17-point win. We've got more. Stick around.
So, yeah, just a silly mistake. I guess I look pretty ridiculous.
No one looks ridiculous, Bob. Progressive is always here for you with round-the-clock service.
Just so you know, next time you can submit a claim with our mobile app.
Good. Thanks again for rushing over.
Are you kidding? This is what 24/7 protection looks like.
Okay.
You smell like fish.
Sorry.
I was talking to Jamie.
I always loved you, Spencer. I never said it, but...
Did Finrod just die?
Yeah.
Can you do it again?
Sure. I always loved you, Spencer.
Missed it again. Alexa, rewind 10 seconds.
I always loved you, Spencer. I never said it, but...
Hi, can I I get 1 espresso shake and 1 Oreo espresso shake? Is it espresso? Espresso.
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 Espresso. Espresso shake.
No.
Espresso or espresso?
It's espresso.
Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing what? Using my Old Spice moisturized with shea butter body wash?
All I wanted was to use your body wash.
And all I wanted was to have a body wash.
You know, Kurt, since we can't watch the games at the stadium this year, I went to Lowe's and built my home into a stadium.
You did this yourself?
Well, not exactly.
Well, Darius Leonard and that #1 ranked Colts defense held Derrick Henry out of the end zone all night long, helping their team to a big 3-score win, and they moved into first place. A good schedule on the Fox slate coming up on Sunday. Tony, this Tampa Bay team at Carolina trying to bounce back from being embarrassed last Sunday by New Orleans.
Yeah, and like I said at halftime, everybody's kind of scratching their heads. Really, what is this team going to be about this year? Are they going to be that Super Bowl caliber team? I still think so. I still think so. You got a lot of season left. They have a lot of really good football players, elite football players, and you just got to get. It's kind of like a basketball team.
It's got to
get the guys to play together.
Now, though, Tony.
It's going to go to New Orleans, but I still believe in the Buccaneers. Yeah. I think they're going to bounce back.
And
big.
Pittsburgh's hosting the young Joe Burrow. That'll be interesting and fun to watch. Pittsburgh, of course, 8-0 for the first time in their history, and I was there for a lot of those years. Were really good.
All right. Good slate of games on Sunday. We look forward to seeing you then.
Gonna be fun.
Tonight, coming up on Fox, except on the West Coast, it is your late local news. And on the NFL Network is the Mercedes-Benz postgame show. For Tony and TB, we will see you on Sunday.
Happy trails to...